local organization is doing its part to help bring military men and women back together with their families. Luke's Wings is helping men and women in our armed forces who have been injured. And today we have one of the brave men who has been helped by Luke's Wings. Sergeant Joseph Mershon was injured in an IED explosion. And Lindsay Kinn is one of the members of Luke's Wings. Thank you both for being here. Joe, I want to start with you. And it's so great to see you here doing well. What a remarkable story. Just 4 days before you were supposed to propose to your girlfriend and come home, and you were injured, seriously injured, when an IED struck your troop.
Yes.
What do you remember about that day?
I just remember it was a long day, and then I woke up in a hospital in Iraq.
And your injuries were severe. This device ripped through your meniscus in your right knee. You had a serious brain injury. You still have pain with your right ankle right now.
Yes, they put a stimulator in, so I mean, it's going a lot better. I'm walking, that's the best part.
Now this was, how long has it been now? It was '09, right?
Yes, I've been in the hospital for a little over a year and a half now.
And the hospital, were you at Walter Reed?
Yes.
Walter Reed is such a neat place to be out to visit and see our vets, you know, the service they've done and just the great things they do at the hospital. Tell me about your stay there and how they helped you.
It's amazing. Like, they make magic happen. That's the biggest thing. There's people that lose both legs and then within 3 months are walking. But, I mean, they do an amazing job there.
Yeah, and to see you here, you know, walking around, did you think that you would come so far from when you were injured to now?
It was kind of a haze, but yeah, my wife wouldn't let me slow down, so.
And he said wife because you guys figured it out between all the stays in the hospital, are now married. How long have you guys been married?
Going on 2 years now.
There's a picture of you. Congratulations. In May, I think it was, you were awarded the Purple Heart.
Yes.
What an honor. How did that feel?
It felt good. I mean, circumstances weren't as good as I would want them to be, but
of course.
I mean, I'm honored to get it.
Yeah.
And then they also issued me a Bronze Star too.
Enormous deal.
Yes.
Enormous. Probably no words when somebody's giving you that from the military.
No, not really.
What an honor. Luke's Wings really helped you and your family out. Tell me how they helped.
They made sure that when I was going through my surgeries that somebody would always be there to take care of me. And actually, next week they're flying a really close family member, or family friend, out to come visit us.
Without Luke's Wings, which we know is a great organization that helps families come to places like Walter Reed, because who else is going to pay for all the hotel stays for parents and like your wife and things like that when you're injured and they want to be close to you?
It gets really expensive, and they definitely, you know, raise a lot of weight off of our shoulders. And the best thing about it, they're so friendly and they make stuff happen quick. And if I were to have to do this on my own, it wouldn't be so quick.
Right. Lindsay, who works with Luke's Wings, tell me a little bit more about what you guys do. I know it's a struggle these days to get donations from a lot of people because there's so many great organizations out there, but you guys manage, and I think it's easy probably because everyone wants to help out these service members, basically.
Yeah, like you said, there are a ton of great organizations in DC. I think we feel a special void being here in DC. We have tons of military that we are trying to help, and being so close to Walter Reed, Fort Belvoir, Fort Meade. We really just try to do our best to honor every request that we get. We hate to say no, so when a request comes in, we have our process is to have certain events, which we'll mention the event on Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday you've got a big one coming up, which I'm teaming up with you guys.
Yes, you'll be our MC. We're so excited. Thanks for agreeing to do that.
Oh, of course. I'm glad to be a part of anything with this. My dad was an Army vet, so anything that has, you know, the troops involved is awesome to just, it's a no-brainer to be a part of.
Yeah, so Saturday, this is how we sort of raise money for our troops. It's through events and corporate sponsorship. So our event on Saturday is over Veterans Day weekend. It's going to be at Bobby Van's in DC. It is the sort of brainchild of On Tap Magazine, Anheuser-Busch, and Bobby Van's, and they chose Luke Wings to be the recipient of this wonderful event. So all the money that we raise that night will go directly towards flying in our soldiers, flying in their families, really trying to target towards the holiday season, but we try to help every day that we can.
That's great. Joe, I want to move it back to you a little bit. Since '09 and looking back from there till now, so much has changed for you. What has changed for you inside? You went from fighting the war, thinking you were going to go home, to dealing with something that nobody likes to envision, but you know you face when you go abroad and fight for this country.
Well, I mean, it's still a work in progress, but I mean, things are going a lot better. That's the biggest thing, and It's definitely going good. I mean, we added another member to our family. We have a little girl now.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name's Aubrey. She's 8 months now.
Oh, congratulations.
But I mean, it's going good. That's pretty much all I can say about it.
What do you think that people that don't have service members in their family or just see what's happening with the war on the news and are very separated from it, what do you think you'd like them to know about what's going on over there or even at Walter Reed?
Don't believe everything you see, because the biggest thing is we are making a big difference, no matter what anyone says. That just doesn't get shown a lot. And a lot of people are really grateful over there for what we do.
Would you go back now after
Yes.
everything that's happened?
Yes. Yes, it's my job. It's what everyone should do.
Well, Sergeant, it's awesome meeting you. Thank you for your service.
No problem.
And congratulations with your
Thank
little
you.
girl. Lindsay, good to see you. And
see
I'll see
you.
you both on Saturday, once again, Saturday 7 to 11
Yes,
at Bobby
Bobby
Vance.
Vance.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. See you then.
Up next on the show.